taking quads out and chasing side by side through the mountains of West Virginia. Not just any quads, but very capable scramblers, sportsmen, Pro XP, just having a blast.
Let's go!
What's up, guys? It is JD from LetErRipAdventures. This is the second video of the series of not only our last West Virginia trip with the Scramblers and the Sportsman 1000S, but our update video in regards to selling all your stuff, buying a camper, and moving into the middle of the woods. So, on this video, we're kind of going to go over what we have had to do to this camper to not only survive, stay cool, stay warm, the utility side of things, what necessary steps we've had to take to make this a reality.
There was some stepping.
There was some stepping. So the wife has really done her research and her due diligence to make sure that not only our investment stays safe, our animals stay safe, and just as a whole, it is as enjoyable of an experience as we can make it. Correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So either which way, let's get back to the West Virginia trip. We're going to kind of go over some of this stuff. See you in a bit. On that way? The other way again, Casey. Go. Let's say that, David. What the hell, Craig? You keep getting me lost, buddy. These are the parts. That's good. Rock. These are the ones that make the adventure, though. You remember that time we were supposed to turn? Like it ended up down a dead end. Nice driving, Tommy. Nice driving.
More speed.
More speed. Keep it running right.
Nope.
That's all right. No, yeah, that's gas.
Yeah.
Okay, hard passenger. Little winch, little throttle. Let it work its way up.
Yeah.
More wind.
Drive this way, Casey. Drive this way. Drive. There you go. Drive on up. The only thing you did wrong, Casey, you just didn't have enough speed.
Yeah. That was good. That's a technical one.
Yeah.
Nice driving. Brian. Let me evaluate the situation. It'll go.
Don't run over me now.
Don't run over me.
You're right to the bumper.
Okay, Tommy, come up a little bit. So, you ready to come here?
There's a hook on the
So, got myself in a situation here, guys. Bottomed out pretty heavy. Almost followed Brian, but it got the best of me. So, we're breaking out the wind. Gonna get this thing. Let me evaluate here, buddy. Finding the limitations of the Scrambler. How deep do you think that trench is? 3 foot?
430, yeah.
Just can't get over it. I tried. It's wallowed out, so we're getting the wind.
4 line.
Got it.
Got it. I'm pulling this rig right down the hill. I'm backing down. I'm having to back down, Brian. We're hooked into this thing right here.
He's gonna drive.
Unhook it. No, Brian, hold on. Brian, stop, you're good. Unhook that gear.
Hook it to the tree.
Look at that tree? Yeah, right over the tree. I got to make it an adventure. See, this corner one right here. Right here.
Over to get the blue.
Okay.
I can go that one. Let it down so that it stays there. The last video we went over back over there the firewood, some other miscellaneous stuff, but this is just kind of the outlook or how it looks, places we just hang out, what we've done. Obviously you can see our little outdoor mat here, keep some of the dirt and debris and stuff, because we have come to find out that dirt in a camper is a real deal.
Well, honestly, it's probably always going to be a real deal no matter where you're at, but it's more of a real deal here because there's no grass.
There's no grass.
It's just dirt.
Yeah, where we sit, there's dirt. In the garage, there's dirt. And then dirt ends up. Cats bring in dirt in the bed. It's one of those deals. You need to deal with it, but we found ways to make that happen. We do got our little welcome sign.
You want
We
to know
got the cat.
how I made it better?
How do you make it better?
I made my own shoe brush.
Yeah, so as you can see here, wife is taking the little necessary steps, and we've got our feral little cat. Yeah, you see him, there he goes. Anyway, we got a shoe cleaning brush. Obviously, this is our entrance, but what is the main thing that we did to this camper to make it, I guess, a little more weatherproof for the upcoming cold winter months?
The skirting. Skirt.
Yep, so as you can see here, guys, the entire, all the way around the camper, we took the necessary steps to put the skirting on the bottom of the camper. So why did you put the rocks on the bottom of the skirting?
To hold the bottom down, because that's just kind of sitting there. And also rodents.
Yes.
So if I get any rodents that decide they're going to go underneath my skirt and get into my undercarriage.
Yep, so as you can see there, guys, she does have that stuff all the way around the exterior of the camper to try to not only keep the debris, some of the bugs, the water, all the miscellaneous creepy critters,
Creepy crawlies.
Yep, out of the bottom of that.
Now explain why you have a vent.
Yes, so as you can see, guys, it is that time of year. We are losing the leaves. It is coming to the point of the year where mice, miscellaneous rodents, all that stuff are looking for a place to hole up. Luckily, we've got cats. Turbo's a little feral. He comes and goes as he wants, just does his own thing. You can see him right over there. And they are getting pretty good at hunting mice, so that I think is helping
they
considerably.
both committed a little bit of murder
Yep.
since
So
we've been here.
So you see our little sitting area. You see that we have the camper skirted. Obviously, you see that we've got cats. We'll talk about these guys in a little bit. But we actually put vents in the end of each side of the camper to allow airflow through said camper. Also, right there is a plug for a full-size industrial fan that we periodically plug in to
circulate, just because you never know if there is moisture that does get under there for some reason. You don't want mildew.
Yep,
You don't need
and
that.
we will talk more about that once we come back from another portion of the West Virginia trip, because moisture in a camper is one of the leading factors of stuff getting ruined, damaged, and your investment going to crap. So either way, let's get back to the West Virginia. See you in a bit. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, buddy.
Going on.
And how much? Heck yeah, these are some of my favorite style trails when we do get the opportunity to come out here. The hollow through the river kind of jungly vibe I think is really cool. This is one of my favorite parts. The climbs and the challenging stuff is cool, but when you get down in here, it shows you what inside of West Virginia as far as that riding trails is concerned, that's what it's like. It's awesome. We are back again. I also want to say shout out to Brian for the awesome trip, because every single time we go out there, it's simply amazing on some of the trails that he takes us on in West Virginia, and it is always a great time. You know, to have the opportunity to not only go to Colorado and Utah and West Virginia, all different riding environments, but West Virginia always has a special spot as far as a real off-road vibe. But getting back to our updates. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a shout out.
What?
Goes with our update. Shout out to Mike, Side by Side Mike.
Yes.
He hooked us up.
Yep.
He's been a real solid buddy.
Yep, and we are going to talk about that right now. And what the wife is referring to is, what are those, babe? Yep.
These are our propane tanks, and Mike loaned us these big boys so we didn't have to go purchase our own out of pocket right away when we were just getting first set up and stuff. So it was very awesome of him, and that one, he gave it to us full, and it's still on green.
Yep, so we did. We threw him some cash to, you know, compensate him for the fuel that is in there. And if you're kind of curious, we weren't sure what we were going to need to heat this camper, because we've been told that these little 20-pounders here, you can burn one of those up in a night when temperatures start getting cold. Hence the reason why we have done the skirting, we have done the weatherproofing, and we will talk more about that when we go inside the camper.
That we've done on the inside to keep the heat in as well. So yeah, we'll touch on that.
Yeah, so we'll touch base with that once we get inside. But as of right now, we're going to determine how long one of these 100-pounders lasts.
We still don't know, because she's still on green.
Yeah, and we have been running the furnace.
We have been running the furnace. We've been using the gas water heater. We'll talk to you about that. That was funny. That's a funny story with that.
Yeah.
We have two water heaters. We have one that is electric and one that is gas.
Well,
so
we were told that, and we recorded it, but we failed to put it in our brain box that we indeed had multiple ways to heat the water.
So yeah, when we purchased the camper, the guy told us that we did have two water heaters, and we thought we were using the electric for, honestly, like, most of the time we've been out here.
A little over a month.
Yeah. And then we found out, no, we've been using gas this whole time like a bunch of artards. So now we switched to our electric water heater, and so now we don't have to tap into our propane for that.
And we are now currently, what, little over 2.5 months in this venture. And for the entire time of our cooking, our heating, our water, we went through one small 20-pounder.
And we've been out here for 2.5 months. But it's just me and him, and he's gone most of the week. When I'm here, sometimes I eat before I come home because I'm in town working all day, and then I don't.
We're just not using a lot of gas.
We're just not, yeah.
So the point of all that is if you take the necessary steps to not only skirt your camper, do the things that we're going to talk about inside as far as keeping the heat in and the cold out, I think these 100-pounders are going to last longer than most people realize, because we've had some nights where it's been 28 degrees, 26 degrees.
You were not here, but it dropped to about 28 degrees, and our furnace came on. I was sleeping, but it did kind of wake me up a little bit because she's a little noisy. I think it came on about 6 times that night.
And about how long do you think it takes to?
It only stays on for about 5 minutes, and then it shuts off because it's a little area. It doesn't take that long to get it up to temperature.
Yeah, and you know, and in regards to that, like if it's say 50 degrees outside, it will be about 60, 62 degrees inside. We keep the thermostat at 59 degrees. Does it get chilly? Sure does, but nobody's gonna die. Cats are gonna say fine.
Put on a couple layers and just...
More blankets, more layers.
Run it.
More blankets, more layers.
I'm from Wisconsin. He's from Wisconsin. We're used to this. It's fine.
Yeah, we ain't no punks. But either which way, so that's kind of the heating scenario. We are utilizing the furnace. We cook with it. We heat our water with it. As of right now, we're kind of on a test run to determine how long do one of these 100-pound tanks last. Is it going to be a feasible option? So far, we think it is going to be reasonable. We're not sure if it's going to be affordable. Yet to be determined. So
we'll keep you posted in our later on update, because we'll be back for more, you know, in a month or so to let you guys know how we're doing. So.
There it is. So either way, let's get back to the West Virginia trip. See you in a bit. welcome back. Oh. Yeah, oops, that one's on me. Okay, so as you can see, we are getting about halfway through the West Virginia trip, but we are currently inside in the camper. We've got all kinds of stuff to talk about in regards to what we ran into as far as the mechanical side of things, the staying warm side of things, what the wife thinks of things.
I have a mouthful of Mike and Ike, so you're gonna have to wait.
Yep, and you're gonna have necessary things, I guess, that if you ever decide to do this, the steps that you are gonna have to take to not only keep yourself, your family, and your animals safe. There are some things that you can find the stuff on the internet, but I guess this is coming firsthand from somebody that moved into the Northwoods of Wisconsin, what you need to do to stay relatively comfortable in your house in the woods type deal. So you're gonna have to come back for the next one, kind of see what we got going on, correct? Yep. Wife's woofing on the Mike and Ike's over there.
He told me to sit down for filming. We left these right here. It's totally not my fault.
Good old Mike and Ike. So
right, I'm fine now. I'm chewing through it.
With that being said, guys, don't forget we do have some sponsors. We got some supporters that support the channel. We've got GLife UTV, we've got LOYO Lights, we've got RPM at Bikeman Performance. You use discount code LetErRip, saves you guys 5%. Like always, hit that subscribe, share it with your friends. Channel's continuing to grow. We met our goal this year. We wanted to get over 3,000 by the end of the summer. We made that, and hopefully continue to grow, because I think our ultimate goals and our final destination hopefully is going to really expand the channel and what we're trying to do, because not everybody, this isn't for everybody, correct?
Oh no. No, there are some people that this is definitely not going to be for.
Yeah. Is it doable? It sure is. But you're going to have to come back on the next one to kind of give you a walkthrough of how we got our place set up, what we've had to do to keep ourselves safe and our animals safe. And like we always say,
On to the next adventure.
Thanks, guys.